getting ready to get his team going as they get pumped up before the tip-off against the Celtics. Grizzlies Celtics up next. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. This is the era of positionless basketball in the NBA. Celtics coach Brad Stevens said, "I don't have the 5 positions anymore. It's as simple as 3, either a ball handler, a wing, or a big. We've become more versatile as the years have gone on. And guys, teams are now looking for players who provide that kind of versatility." Back to you.
Thank you, DA. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Malcolm Brogdon.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. They've got Clark, Joel Embiid out there with Young. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for the Celtics, Antetokounmpo is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Rozier in at the shooting guard position. Greg, the 2 words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
You bring up some great points. Passes it to Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the night. He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
They were able to convert a lot of those offensive rebounds. That's the key, generating points off those extra possessions.
Now, here's Rozier. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Lakers. Here's Clark. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Nice jump shot. Good.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure. He has got to get better. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Rozier. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Brogdon outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Embiid. Fades and shoots. Nice touch on the bank shot.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
And here's Brunson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And Giannis throws it down.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Brogdon outside. The pass to Embiid. They get it back. Conley up top, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Boston. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
Young passes to Conley. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Embiid. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Runs in the pass to Antetokounmpo. Johnson with the bounce pass. Rozier for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Rozier's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now, here is Young. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now, here's Brunson. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Memphis. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he fell to 21.
That one falls for Clark.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
And so Clark nails both of them. And so it's Boston with it. It's a 3-point game. Johnson outside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Outside Conley. Embiid is at the elbow. 6 to shoot. Back to Conley. Over Brunson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
What you like about Conley, he has a nice assortment of shots in that mid-range area.
To the wing right side. Rozier finds Antetokounmpo, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Thaddeus Young.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Shooting 2. That free throw, no good. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. James Ennis comes in for Johnson. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Jalen Brunson. And he's good on the second.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Now, here's Clark. He had 22 points in the win against New Orleans.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Rozier, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Bounce pass from Rozier. Giannis kicks it to Bazemore. Hits it from three-point range.
Bazemore can attack the closeout. That gives him a little more space on the catch and shoot.
Clark outside. Clarkson against Rozier. Clarkson looking for an opening. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a back for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Rozier following the score by Memphis. Pass to Giannis. The putback, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Clark outside. Brogdon outside. Here's Embiid. Another shot. Young trying to break free, and Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 6.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Stolen by Clarkson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And defense comes at Brogdon hard, but he shoots through. Good technique helped him to get that one off. And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard. Gives him an advantage in matchups. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
And he makes the first. And Greg, with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him up top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Chris, he's checked in for the Celtics. Lee comes in for Terry Rozier. Brogdon hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Rivers against Lee. Here's the floater. He lays it in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Here's Rivers. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Clarkson, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
GA, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. He hits the second from the line.
You know, he was undrafted out of Old Dominion. Ken Bazemore has come a long way. Didn't get much run his first few years in the league, but now he's an impact player.
Pass to Clarkson. The 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Lee outside. Dishes it to Bazemore. To the middle. Here's Chris. Tillman grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Count that bucket. Defensively,
Giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Bazemore after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Bazemore gets the bucket.
Good decision in the pick and roll. Bazemore has the room to take the shot, calmly knocks it down.
Clarkson passes to Brogdon. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon. Let's take a moment to see the squads that have been the most dominant on the glass this season. Number 1, the Grizzlies. The Celtics second.
And you know, anytime you get these two teams together, it's going to be physical. Both of them really go after it on the backboard.
.149 left to play in the first. Lee against Rivers. Lee goes in. He kicks it to Bazemore. Just 5 on the clock. Moves back up. And it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Celtics. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds. briefly take a look at the stats. For Brogdon, tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging 22 points per, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Nice shot by Thompson.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And the pass to Tillman. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Zeller dishes to Clarkson. High post try. Offensive rebound. Celtics trail by 7. A drive by Lee. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Here's Brogdon. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. Passes it to Tillman. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the call on James Ennis. That's his first foul. Celtics making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Conley's checked in. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And that one good from Clarkson.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Lee outside. Feeds to Thompson. 4 seconds left. That's tipped. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was asked about his goals this past offseason.
For me personally, I just want to get better. I want the team to get better. I want me to get better individually and just win the whole thing.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
Lee out there with Kent Bazemore. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And there's Chris. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Thompson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Kent Bazemore. Pass to Rivers. 5 to shoot. Off the left rim and out. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Boston. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Lee. Out of hand on it. Clarkson. He had 10 points in the win against New Orleans. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Boston making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Marquise Chris, and Terry Rozier subbed in for Lee. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And, you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Now, here's Rozier. He has 5.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Embiid, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark comes in for Jordan Clarkson.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Memphis leading by 4. Conley, the pass to Rivers. Memphis moving that ball around. Clark outside. Nurkic with the block. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Rozier, the pass to Nurkic. And here's Brunson. And the 3-ball is good. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Rivers. Back to Conley. From deep. Connects from 3-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answer 3.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. 12 points for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Clark outside. Back to Conley. Kicks it to Clark. Down low. Here's Rivers. And no good that time. And it's Boston the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Johnson dishes to Giannis. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Rivers finds Conley. Embiid inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Second chance effort. Embiid, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Johnson, and it's denied.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Young's checked in. Rozier against Rivers. Now here's Rozier. D right on him. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Rozier's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics. Timeout called. The Grizzlies. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having. Check out stats for Embiid. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging 23 points per game, 14 rebounds, and almost 3 blocks. And he knows how to use that big body to control the paint.
He's a bull inside. Let me tell you, when he starts to get that look in his eye, just get out of his way.
But they'll get another chance. Rozier against Rivers. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Here's Embiid. And finally they hit one. Embiid's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Rozier. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Clark. Young's got 5 points so far.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. Ennis, he's checked in for the Celtics. And Memphis also making a switch. Brogdon, he's checked in for Mike Conley.
Shot.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Clark with it. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. The pass to Brogdon. It's good.
Underrated as an athlete. Brogdon's speed helps him get to where he wants to be.
Pass to Ennis. Back to Brunson.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
It's Rivers on the wing. Rozier defending. Here's Embiid. Clark gets to Embiid. Clark trying to get open. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
and the stretch 5 capabilities of Embiid. Just another layer of his game that makes him so dangerous.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
And the Grizzlies with possession here after the basket by Boston. Tries again, and Embiid finishes inside. Embiid's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Now a timeout called by Boston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for him.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him, and a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
Now here's Brunson. He has 5. Rozier the pass to Brunson. Here's Thompson. Shot clock at 6. The dish to Ennis. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Second chance shot. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Thompson.
Refining his skill set inside, you see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
Here's Clark, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a look now at the Boston Celtics. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Orlando Magic. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch, but this team shouldn't fear the idea of it. They've been more than capable of getting wins on the road, and I wouldn't expect anything less on this trip.
First free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Kent Bazemore is checked in for the Celtics. Lee comes in for Jalen Brunson. And so Clark nails both of them. Celtics trail by 4. Lee outside. Back to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Now here's Brogdon. 11 points in the game. Here's Embiid. Brogdon trying to get open. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Clark.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Brogdon outside. Yep, it counts.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Lee outside. Bazemore against Brogdon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Racking up the points down low. Well, that's exactly what these guys have done this season. Check out the top scoring big men in the NBA. Fifth is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
The other thing they have in common is that killer instinct. Every one of these guys wants the ball down low. They want to be the #1 option on every trip down the court.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Celtics making a switch here. Chris is checked in. And so Bazemore nails both of them. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Clark. Back to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Clark. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. 8 points for Brandon Clark.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
To the paint. Here's Ennis. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Clarkson against Bazemore. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Celtics trail by 6. And here is Lee. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And there's the pass to Ennis. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Memphis has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And Young kicks to Clark. Back to Young. Missed inside. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Lee passes to Thompson. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Boston, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
And I think for Boston, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Right. They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
Celtics trail by 6. Now here's Bazemore. Last time 14 points for him. No good from Lee.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
Here's Clark. Here's Tillman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For Memphis, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%.
And he knocks down the first one. Boston making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Then for the Grizzlies, Zeller comes in for Young. And it's Mike Conley in for Brandon Clark. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 29 seconds left in the first half of the game. Celtics trail by 8. Lee goes in, and he banks in the layup. Lee's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Bazemore against Clarkson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The first half is now in the books. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 9. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, what needs to happen in the third quarter to get this game under control?
We got to get multiple stops. Our coach keeps tracking the back of the bench of, consecutive stops. So coming out the second half, we got to get multiple stops, multiple efforts. And then, on offense, got to execute.
Yeah, those multiple stops are how you get runs going. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Such a steady floor general, Mike Conley. Kenny, talk about what he does for your offense.
He's the pace setter. The guy could set the pace for your team. He moves the ball well, and he's going to make sure you get great shots.
He's a coach out there in the field, someone you can trust him just to make the right play.
Plus, great dude. And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 9 points, so the Grizzlies 5 right now. Embiid is out there with Young. Then it's Conley. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Brogdon in at the 2.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now, here's Brogdon. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Rozier against Brogdon. From 12 feet out. It's rebounded by Memphis. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And they continue to control the glass.
Back to Brogdon. Poked away. Passes to Clark. Clock at 6. Conley for 3. Rebound Boston.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Memphis leading by 8. Brogdon with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Brunson against Conley. Now here's Nurkic. Defense is right there.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Over in the corner, Conley. Embiid trying to break loose. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Rozier kicks to Brunson. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose.
It's good to see Rozier improving as a playmaker. Passes like this help make his guys better players.
Now, here's Clark. 8 points for him. Rozier against Brogdon. Pass to Clark. 5 on the clock. Here's Conley. And the rejection by Giannis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Brunson the pass to Rozier. Conley against Brunson. Giannis right side. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks to Nurkic. Trying to find Rozier. Gets it to him. From the arc. Brunson no good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Clark against Rozier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Averaging about 27 points per, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Take a break.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
And that one falls for Clark. And he can't hit the second. Celtics trail by 7. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Clark kicks to Brogdon. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Clark finds Young. Brogdon with it. Rozier defending. Here's Embiid. Great D that time from Nurkic. Boston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. That one goes in. Now just a 2-point Memphis lead.
Encouraging to see Rozier drain that one. You know it has to help his confidence moving forward.
Pass to Brogdon. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Nurkic. Offensive rebound, Young. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Young's got 7.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Here's Brunson. He has 7, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Big bodies and soft hands. Well, that's what these guys possess. Top assisting centers and power forwards this year. 5th is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And these are some of the most complete players in our league. I mean, they're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing as well.
Whether starting to break with a fantastic pass or kicking it out to a wide open teammate, these fellas have a knack for passing the basketball.
Here's Brogdon. Thaddeus Young picking up that last basket. Now the pass to Conley. Embiid trying to break loose. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Brogdon. Now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead. Runs in the pass to Nurkic. Rozier looking around. It's over Brogdon. Another shot. And Nurkic gets it to go. Nurkic has got his first 2 points of the night.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points. Staying active even after the shot goes up.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Austin Rivers. He's checked in for Brogdon. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Memphis. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
And for the Grizzlies, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They've been one of the great stories in the league this year. No doubt about it. Fans all over the league have gotten behind these guys.
Embiid, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now, here's Rozier after the miss from Joel Embiid.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Conley, the pass to Young. Now Conley. He's got 8. Nurkic with the block. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Celtics. Memphis also making some changes. Zeller, he's checked in for Young. And it's Clarkson in for Clark. Here's Conley, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there. And such a great all-around player for over a decade now. Conley is one of the class acts in our league.
He is, GA, one of the best floor leaders we have. He's completely unselfish. Also, 3-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner. And in 2019 was named NBA Teammate of the Year. In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
He dishes it to Bazemore. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And now just a 2-point Grizzly lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Passes it to Clarkson. Outside Conley. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
The Celtics have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. From 10 feet out, and it's Rozier missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
That one drops for him.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Bazemore finds Johnson. Stolen by Clarkson. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Johnson with some nice D. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Boston. 6-point game. 2 points. That one goes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. Boston making some changes. Tristan Thompson comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Ennis in for Johnson. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Conley left side. Back Back to Clarkson. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pass to Bazemore. Back to Ennis. Shot clock at 5. A second chance effort. And Giannis with a nice bucket inside. Antetokounmpo's got 8 here in the quarter.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
That one goes. Count it.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick or the lay-in.
And Bazemore kicks to Giannis. Rozier gets the bucket and the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
And just over 6 feet, Rozier plays bigger than that height. He has that great underdog mentality, fighting through the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's good from Rozier.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
Now, here's Clarkson. 18 points for him. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Rozier against Conley. Now, here's Rozier. He's guarded closely. Over Conley. And it's Rozier missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Clarkson with the ball. 20 points for him. And it's blocked. And here is Rozier. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
Zeller finds Brogdon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And here we can check the story out on Terry Rozier. He's been in good form here the last few weeks, averaging 17 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
That free throw good from Brogdon. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Brogdon hits them both. Celtics trail by 5. And Bazemore kicks to Ennis. Back to Bazemore. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
A solid athlete, quick leaper. Thompson's always a threat on this play.
Conley, the pass to Clarkson. Inside, here's Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris. Embiid drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Rozier, the pass to Thompson. Back to Rozier. It counts, and the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. That's good from Rozier. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Outside Conley. Pass to Brogdon. Kicks it to Embiid. Off target from three-point range.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Rozier, the pass to Giannis. Well, free throw shooter. Such an important part of the NBA game. And as the two-guard position goes, these have been the best in the league over the last 10 games. Second, Terry Rozier.
And this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact. Because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's going to be a three-point play the hard way.
Give them all credit for the work they put in to become such great free throw shooters. Trust me, it takes a lot of work to shoot those kinds of percentages.
Free throw good. Giannis. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Memphis has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And Thompson sends it back. And they double up Embiid. Tillman's shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
It's always risky to throw the double team at someone. You have to be aware of who you're leaving open.
Here's Rozier and Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Now here is Conley. He's got 13 from down low. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brunson's checked in. Young's checked in for Memphis. Brandon Clark comes in for Michael Conley.
What's up?
Here's Giannis. 28 points for him. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Brunson with a clean look. Bangs home the trifecta. Brunson's got 10 points. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Brogdon outside. Good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Grizzlies lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Boston, Kent Bazemore is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Brunson in at the point guard.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Here's Antetokounmpo on the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Clark outside. Back to Brogdon. The pass to Embiid. Clarkson on the wing. Brunson covering. Shots good by Clarkson.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Brunson the pass to Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
First one falls for him. Johnson, he's checked in for the Celtics. And both free throws good for Giannis. Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Embiid finds Clark, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Celtics trail by 8. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
He's off on the first.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
And the second free throw, good. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Bounce pass from Brogdon. Clark kicks to Brogdon. Thompson against Embiid. He feeds it to Young. And yes, it's good. And that's now 9 points for Thaddeus Young.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to...
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Out left to the wing. To the inside. And Young slams it home. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
Brunson doesn't go that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. No good from Clark. Celtics trail by 9. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game. Brunson against Brogdon. Clark outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Clark's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Norkic checked in for Tristan Thompson. Michael Conley, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Clark, the pass to Young, to the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Mike Conley is very crafty. He can bait a defender into getting a little too physical with him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
The 4th pick in the 2011 draft. It took getting stronger and improving the shot to make Conley one of the better all-around guards in the game.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. Down by 12. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Brogdon outside. Passes it to Clark. Memphis moving it around. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Drops in the tray. Conley's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Talking about heating up. At halftime, he had just one made from beyond the arc, but he's drained 3 more since.
Knocks it loose. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Pass to Embiid. No good off the front iron. Celtics trail by 12. Bazemore passes to Nurkic. Good D by Embiid. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bazemore. To the paint. Now here is Conley. Pass to Young. Brogdon outside. With some arc, he takes it up and lays it in. Brogdon's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies. Here's Brunson. Clock at 6. Fades. Misses off the left iron. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. And it's Clark in the corner. There's the pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Back to Clark. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Nurkic gets it to go.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Passes it to Clark. Here's Embiid. And that one hits back iron. Celtics trail by 12. Now Brunson. Johnson outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nurkic trying to get open. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Antetokounmpo's got 42 in the game. Memphis leading by 10. Outside Conley. Pass to Brogdon. You can't get that one. The Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Giannis with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Bazemore with it. It's blocked. Conley against Brunson. Conley's shot is off. Celtics trail by 10. Giannis up top. Covered by Conley. Bazemore. No one around him. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Celtics making a switch here. Rozier's checked in.
What's up?
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
It's nice to see Rozier being the aggressor, dictating the action, putting the defender on defense.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here is Conley. Brogdon outside. Clark against Johnson. Pass to Conley. Shoots over Brunson, and it falls over the rim and in. Conley's got 15 points in just the second half.
We know what Conley can do as a playmaker, but tonight it's been about his scoring.
Here's Johnson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Steve, if you were playing in this era, how engaged do you think you'd be on social media?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kevin. I think a lot, because I think right now that's just the way this era communicates. And obviously there's some negatives to social media, but there's a lot of positive from a standpoint of being able to reach your fans, get your message out, especially what we've been going through in this time for our social injustice. But I also think there's a lot of marketing and branding opportunities through social media.
And the first one drops. Good on both. And here is Conley. It's Brogdon on the wing. At the top of the key, Embiid. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 9-point game. And it's blocked. Now here is Conley. Clark left side. Brogdon outside. And there's the pass to Embiid. It doesn't go for him. Celtics have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Brunson the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Boston, no good that time either.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Down low, here's Brunson. Some solid defense from Clark.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Rozier the pass to Brunson. Here's Giannis. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Embiid's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Bounce pass Conley. And Embiid throws it down.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big, shouldn't be able to move like that.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 13. A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter. let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. A minute 42 left in the fourth. Runs in the pass to Nurkic. Shoots the three. Brunson, no good. Memphis leading by 13. Here's Conley, and taken away by Johnson. Oh, and here comes Rozier all alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
The lightning quickness of Rozier, proving how dangerous he is when the break is on.
1:12 left to play in the final quarter. Inside, here's Embiid. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Embiid's got 9 points in the quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Grizzlies.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Joel Embiid.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Brogdon outside. They get it again. Young trying to break free. Great tee that time from Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That free throw missing. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them to within 10. Here's Caruso. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel, we've heard in the past some people questioning your level of fitness. What's your response?
You know, I'm just going to keep on doing what I've been doing this year, and I've been healthy, and I haven't been injured, and I'm going to try to keep that. I'm going to keep that way. So.
Well, whatever you're doing is working, man, so keep it up. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.